Level 70 cooking, and we can now cook Admiral Pies. Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 20 of the TirannwnOnly Ultimate Ironman. Lovely to have you here. Last episode we left off, we were fishing, and we were so close to getting level 27 Hunter. So let's jump into it. And that is the first genie of the video. Thank you very much for the lamp. Pop that straight on Hunter, and bam, 260 experience. We're now 3 lamps away from level 27 Hunter. Another genie, thank you very much. That's some more Hunter experience in the bag, and we have 2 more lamps to go. Not gonna lie to you, I'm running out of jokes for these levels, but they never get old. Nice. Out of my last 6 random events, 3 have been genies. So that's another 260 Hunter experience, and we're now 5 XP away from our level. Watch me go super dry now, waiting for the next one. Another level 70 achieved on the account. Level 70 fishing in the bag. Very nice. Here we go, guys. Level 76 cooking. But can you see that? See that in the invent? Right there? There's a nice little lamp waiting for us. This is it. This is the level we have waited since the beginning of the year. There we go. The 260 Hunter experience for level 27 Hunter. It has been an entire year in the making, and now we finally have it. We can start catching implings. We can start on one of the biggest grinds we'll have to undertake for Song of the Elves. That is, that is so nice. Thank the Lord, it is finally done. Oh my god, another genie, only 20 minutes on from the last one. How have we gotten this lucky? You know, we've had dry streaks on the account that have lasted upwards of 2 weeks. Oh my god, I almost popped that straight on Hunter. No, we're going to be moving into smithing now, as it's going to help massively with the grind that we have to come, as we still have to get to level 30 smithing. But, man, we are getting so lucky with these lamps, and I really hope it keeps up. So I was just walking back to go fishing again, and I thought, hang on a sec, let's hop worlds, let's catch ourselves our first impling. Some anchovies, you know, we can't expect anything great from baby imps, but that is amazing to know that we can finally grind it out. That's it, I'm in. You've got me hook, line, and sinker. Thank you very much. I'm going to start catching imps now, and we're going to train Hunter for a little bit, as I do need a break from fishing. Oh, this is so nice to finally be able to do. So now that we can catch implings, we can not only train Hunter to level 70, but we can also unlock some of the best items possible for the account. Baby implings, they don't provide anything besides experience, but they're always handy to catch. Young implings are very similar, however they have a rare drop of a single oak plank, and with the 15 construction we obtained quite a while ago, we can use 2 oak planks to construct a tool store 1, so that we can finally drop the saw and free up an invent space. And the young implings also have a chance to drop a garden pie, which allows us to plant apple trees at level 24 and skip up to 3 levels of raking content. Gourmet implings are exceptionally useful and seem to be pretty common from what I can find. Their noted drops of both caramwans and sharks are going to be invaluable and will get me through the top tier content for this account, such as the Saren fight and Zora. We've briefly been over earth implings in regards to the smithing grind. They drop mithril ore, steel bars, and noted coal, which will all be towards our smithing training. They also drop a mithril pickaxe as a rare drop, which will be our best obtainable pickaxe and will help massively with the mining and construction grind. Essence implings in small quantities don't normally seem too valuable, but considering the amount of imps I'm going to be catching, their air, fire, law, death, and nature rune drops will all be extremely useful. Eclectic implings is where it starts to get exciting though. Their snapegrass drop will allow me to make prayer pots, the air runes, noted planks, and gold ore drops will all be a huge help experience-wise, but the real treasure is in their rare drops. Blue dragon hide chaps and red spiky van braces will be our best obtainable range gear, and the battle staff drop is also a super handy one that once I can pickpocket elves, I can use the fire orb drop and snag myself the infamous fire battle staff, which will make magic training for the account a lot more accessible. Nature implings can drop orange tree seeds or snapdragons, which are useful, but as they're a higher tier spawn, they'll actually be harder to find as they fly around the northern end of Tirannwn, up and down the river. This also goes for magpie implings, which will require me to get to level 75 Hunter, but they can drop mystic gloves and boots, along with a runite bar, all of which I will need for Song of the Elves and Zora, as it's going to be super handy when it comes to it, and I'm going to need all the mage bonus I can get. Achieving level 27 Hunter on this account has been almost a year-long journey, and I'm so glad it's finally over, and now we can finally move on to the next stage of the account. So this is the only issue. I don't know if I'm going to fall into the yep. We caught the imp at least, and we got the cheese, so it was definitely worth it. But I think I'm going to have a bit of an issue with imps flying down there, but for the meantime, I'm just going to have to risk falling in to catch them. Level 28 Hunter, the first Hunter level we've achieved without the use of a lamp. So we're currently getting about 500 to 600 XP an hour, and honestly I'll take it because it's so much better than using a lamp, but the biggest issue we're wrestling with at the moment is the logout timer. I know they've increased it, and that is a huge help, but I need to try and figure out a way to get around it, because after I hop over a certain amount of worlds in an hour, it'll actually kick me and stop me from hopping those worlds again. I know it's a different thing for mobile, and I'm going to start trying it on different computers with VPNs or different devices, sandboxes, whatever I can, so that I can try and avoid the world hop limit. But if you guys know of any way to do this, please let me know down below, because so far I haven't had any luck, and if I can avoid the world hop limit, it's going to speed up the grind massively. Another one coming in, level 29 Hunter. I took the dive for that last one, but level 30. Scored ourselves a book for level 17 smithing. We've decided to come back to fishing for a bit as we didn't have a whole lot of bait left and it was easy to AFK, but with the luck that we're getting, the XP from randoms is actually just as fast as it was from zombies. Just missed level 76 fishing, but it's the final fishing level we're going to get with the amount of bait we have left. And there we are, level 79 cooking, the final cooking level we're going to get from this grind. But considering we've come this far from just rabbits and pikes, I'm stoked. And there we have it, all the bait from the zombies has been used up and we're on to the next grind. Just ticked over to 300k selling our first invent of magic shortbows, and this is the next grind. We're going to be working towards getting ourselves an Iron staff and a crystal shield so that we can start training attack and other melee stats whilst we kill zombies and skeletons to get ourselves level 30 smithing. Level 21 farming. Another beautiful XP random that will put straight onto smithing for 255 experience. Getting pretty close to level 18. First bird's nest so far, and it's an acorn. Ooh, another bird's nest. What do we got? Another acorn. Another apple tree seed for the collection. 44 crafting. Ooh, a banana tree seed. Honestly, it's an invent space that we don't really want to waste at the moment, as a magic shortbow is probably worth a bit more, but that will be very handy very soon. More smithing experience, please. Level 18 smithing. The luck on the random events this last couple of weeks has been insane. I just need to keep AFKing and woodcutting because it's honestly faster smithing experience than actually training it. I forgot to press record earlier, but we did tick over to level 22 farming, so there we go. Back over at U-Trees for level 81 fletching, a couple more levels and we'll be making ourselves some magic longs. Once we get to the magic longbow, I think it'll be more efficient GP wise to go down to magic trees, but at the moment they actually give slightly less XP an hour, but they do give about the same amount of GP. So I head back to these U-Trees when it's convenient for me, but when I'm looking to heavily AFK, the magic trees work because I chop them so slowly, even though they give the same amount of GP an hour. So it's kind of a mix up between them with what I'm doing at the time, whether I'm AFKing, whether I'm editing, whether I'm on mobile, so I just kind of hop between them where I can. I'll always take the magic experience where I can get it. Thank you very much, Bob. Halfway to where I want to be GP-wise, but look at this absolute Chad killing bears over here for a slayer task. I'm assuming he's boosting points, but I'm sure there's better places to go to slay bears. Not gonna lie, some of the stuff I see people do all the way out here just makes no sense. I'll never understand it. Level 46 crafting, and we can now craft some orbs, so when we go back to glass blowing, that'll be our new method. Another nest, and another apple tree seed. Level 23 farming, and now we have the cash so that we can head on over and buy ourselves our Iron staff and crystal shield. 750,000 coins down the drain, but there we have our crystal weapon seed recharged, and now we have the crystal shield. Look at that bad boy, that looks great actually, I'm really impressed with that. I've never equipped a crystal shield in RuneScape before, just never had the need for it I guess, but I'm really happy with that. The moment of truth as we leave the underground pass. Here we are, we're going to go get the stuff from the wizard. The Iron staff is going to be an insane help for this account. We're not going to be able to do Saren or Zulrah without it. Honestly, it's going to be such a big help. And it is one of the best melee weapons we can get too. The Dragon Halberd works really well for strength training and defense training, but the Iron staff you can't go past for attack training as it's very similar to a rune skimmy. So we'll upgrade that all the way so we don't have to leave again, and now it's an invent spot we're never going to get back. But I'm very happy to have that on the account now, and it's going to stay here for as long as the account lives on. We can actually obtain the Iban stuff from Kofdik inside the pass, so technically it's obtained within Tirannwn anyway, so I figured it wasn't that bad just to duck out and charge it real quick, as it's going to be invaluable for me from now on. As much as I probably need to go back to doing smithing, I can't go past catching these imps. It is so addicting to finally have unlocked this content, so I think I'm going to sit here for a while and just keep leveling it. The XP is sped up a bit now that we can catch our young implings, and when I am looking for those oak plank drops, but man, this is so much fun. Got ourselves a nice little collection of garden pies now from all these young implings. Should be able to get us through to level 27 farming. So we're looking forward to getting that done. Oh, there's someone out here. Yo, no. Yeah, that's him. I'm a huge fan. Holy shit. As if I jumped worlds right where he... Wow. That's Tanzu. That's his new series. That's his new hardcore Ironman. Go check it out. Oh my god. The last bit of raking this account should be doing as we move on to plant our trees, so enjoy the content. Here we go, planting our first apple tree seed on the account. Why can't I need a spade? Of course I do. Planting our first apple tree sapling. Oh my god, we've finally done it. We've done it. After all of this time, we've done it. Wow. Level 25 farming. The tree didn't die. That's so much farming experience. That is so much raking that I have just avoided. These garden pies, I didn't even notice them until a couple of weeks back. Speed up the grind massively. Oh, to gain a level like that feels amazing. Level 37 hunter and level 38 hunter, so now we can start catching our gourmet implings. The first gourmet impling we're going to be catching. Oh my god, we got the sharks straight off the bat. Oh my god. Hey, we got the oak plank, finally. That's our tool store 1. That's an invent space freed up for the saw. Thank you very much. Honestly, been quite a while since I've been back here, but those are the earth runes, just need the air runes. Here we go, tool store 1 has been built. This is another year-long thing that we've been working on, but we can now take a saw. Thank you, that is an invent space freed up. That is fantastic to finally have that. And I can work towards getting the others. Now I have access to oak planks and I can get jewelry. Man, implings unlock so much for this account. Level 39 hunter. Another tree, another day, another level. Level 26 farming. Hey, shout out. Thank you very much. No, this was the tree for level 27 farming and it died. Oh, it only seems right to round off the video this way, to close the chapter on the farming grind by going out as we started with the raking content. So here you go guys, the last bit of raking content that means anything to the account. Enjoy, and thank you so much for all of your support. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you guys next time.